Today we're going to focus on the note D sharp and E flat. They're unharmonically equivalent. Let's focus on the enharmonically equivalent notes D sharp and E flat. So we're going to meditate on this note. Now I don't want you to audiate or do anything like that. I just want you to listen. And as I go between different octave registers, just try and see if you can recognize anything that stays the same about the note. There are some things that will change from D sharp to D sharp up here. It becomes a little bit thinner as we go up. But there are also qualities that stay the same. So I want you to try and focus on it. I don't want you to try and label these. Just generally recognize, yeah, I hear some similarities, or yeah, I hear some differences. We're focusing on the similarities and differences of D sharp and E flat throughout the octave register in many different registers. Here we go. Just close your eyes and listen. Your chromatic support drill. So we're going to start on D sharp. You're just going to follow the process I've established. I'll play the note. You hold that note out, you sing it, and you don't change it until you get to the goal interval. Okay, so the first one's going to be a perfect fifth. So you'll count 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mentally while holding out the D sharp. And then when you get to 7, you'll sing note 7. That way you're singing a perfect fifth, but you're getting the support of the chromatic scale to do it. Here we go. Here's your D sharp. Count up to 7. We're doing a perfect fifth. 1, 2, ready, go. Try it again. Ready, go. One more time. Ready, go. Okay, now we're going to go backwards. I'm going to start on D sharp, and I'm going to go down a perfect fifth. So sing the first note if you can. If you can't sing it if it's too high, then you have to audiate. So audiate that note, and when you get to the fifth scale degree, to the perfect fifth, you will go ahead and sing that. So you're counting down 7 still. 2, ready, go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you sing that. Try it again. Ready, go. One more time. Ready, go. Okay, let's go and do it on the perfect fourth now. So you're going to sing up 5 half steps. Here's your starting pitch. Ready, go. Try it again. Ready, go. One more time. Ready, go. you're holding out that D sharp. And you're only singing the fourth when you hit it, or when I hit it on the piano. Let's go down now, counting down 5 half steps. 1, 2, ready, go. Try it again. Audiate if you have to. Ready, go. And one more time. Okay, we're going to do the mirror exercise. This time we're going to start on C and work our way up to E flat, D sharp. Here we go on C. First we'll do the perfect fifth, then we'll go right on to the perfect fourth. So we're not going to pause in between them. So we go from a fifth to a fourth. So remember, sing the note names on the quarter notes, sing the number of half steps on the eighth notes. So it'll be 7 and then 5 half steps. 2, ready, go. Sing it once on your own. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, now let's sing on C sharp. So it'll be C sharp, G sharp for the perfect fifth, C sharp, F sharp for the perfect fourth. 2, ready, go. Do it on your own. That's your fifth. Ready, go. Okay, up another half step. D and A or D and G for the perfect fourth. 1, 2, ready, go. Sing it on your own. Ready, go. And our last one, you can do D sharp, in which case it's D sharp and A sharp, or you can do E flat, B flat for the perfect fifth, or for the perfect fourth, you can do D sharp, G sharp, or E flat, A flat. Either one's fine. Maybe alternate if you do this more than one day. Here we go. 2, ready, go. On your own. 1, 2, ready, go. So if you don't hold your starting pitch, if you don't maintain it to the end, that's an indication to do this again. Interval singing. So we're going to play intervals on D sharp and E flat, as well as our previous notes. So we've got C, C sharp, or D flat, D, D sharp, or E flat. So you just have to sing the interval after I play it. Now if you didn't, go ahead and audiate that. Remember, audiate, then sing. How about this one? Remember, audiate, then sing. Let's do another one. So there were fourths and fifths in there. You didn't have to be able to identify the interval yet. You're just singing them right now. For this one, we're going to do interval listening. We'll start with the new notes, D sharp, E flat. So we're going to start with the perfect fifth, and we'll go through various notes. So all the notes we've learned so far. Listen for the bottom note. I won't always tell you to listen for the bottom note first, because I just want to kind of keep your attention up. So if I go like this and then say bottom note, you'll know that you kind of have to go back in time a little bit to hear that bottom note. It's kind of an effective technique. All right, here we go. Bottom note. Still on the bottom note. And the top note. Again. Again. Okay, alternate. Sing the bottom, then the top. Bottom, top. Bottom, top. So when I do that, you just keep singing the bottom and top over and over again, alternating. Let's try some other notes. Here's C. Bottom note. Top note. Alternate between bottom and top. Sing bottom then top. Let's do D and A. Find that bottom note. Listen for the top note. Alternate. Sing bottom, top. Bottom, top. do one more. Listening for the bottom. Now the top. Now alternate. Sing the bottom and top now. We're going to do the perfect fourth now, starting with our E flat, D sharp. Get that bottom note. And the top note. Alternate, bottom to top. Get ready to sing. Sing. Okay, let's do other notes. Maybe C. Get the bottom note. Get the top note. Alternate between bottom and top. Now sing the bottom, top, bottom, top. One more, D and G. Let's get the bottom note. And the top note. Alternate. Sing. So now we're going to do this interval seeking. So you're just going to tell me, do you hear a fourth or a fifth? And I could use any of the chords we've worked on so far. Is there a fourth or fifth in there? It's a fifth. Fourth or fifth? It's a fourth. Fourth or fifth? It's a fourth. Okay, we're going to go all over the keyboard, different chords now. It's a fifth. How about this one down here? It's a fourth. How about this one? It's a fifth. How about this one? It's a fifth. Once I give you the answer and then I replay the chord, make sure you're listening for those notes in the chord. How about this one? It's a fourth. How about this one? It's a fifth. And what about this one? It's a fourth. And one more. It's a fourth. So we're trying to get you to zone in quickly when you hear a perfect fourth or a perfect fifth. We're training your ear to pick those intervals out. This is somewhat preparation for inversions too. Okay, so for this one, just identify if it's a fourth or a fifth. We're going to use C, C sharp, D, or D sharp as a bass note. Fifth. Fifth. Fourth. Fourth. So you got to be fast. Fifth. Fifth. Fourth. 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 Fifth. Fifth. Fourth. Fifth. Fifth. Fourth. Fifth. Fourth. I won't always play a confirmation, but usually when I don't play a confirmation, I then come back to that after another interval. How about this one? Fifth. Fourth. Fifth. Fifth. Fourth. Fifth. fourth, 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 fifth, fifth. Now I'm going to play 3 intervals in a row. Tell me what they are. Five, 4, 5. Listen again. Okay, let's do chord progressions. So we're going to work on E flat first, or D sharp, however you want to think about it. Here's your 1 chord. So, if that's your 1 chord, what do you think this is? 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, 1. Four, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1. Let's switch to C major. It's your 1 chord. 5, 1, 5. Now I'm going to play them in groups of 2, so you'll have to tell me both answers at the same time. 1, 5. 1, 4. 1, 5. 5, 4. 5, 4. 4, 5. Now groups of 3. 1, 4, 5. 4, 5, 1. 1, 1, 5. 1, 4, 1. Let's go ahead and do another key. Let's do D major. This time I'll play 3 again. 1, 4, 5. 1, 1, 5. 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 4. 4, 5, 4. Let's go ahead and do C sharp. Just 1 chord at a time for this key. So that's your 1 chord. So what would this be? 4. 1, going to 5. Yes, we're doing 2. 1, 4. 4, 5. 5, 1. Let's do pitch notation. So for these, you memorize the notes. So here's your first measure, you try and memorize it. And then you just notate the measures in order. Here we go. Let's go ahead and I'll play measure 1 and then you can sing it. Sing. Measure 2. Sing it. Measure 3. Sing. And measure 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the entire exercise for you. You just notate what I'm actually playing, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever order you hear it in. I'll play it twice, and then make sure you pause it after each playing so you can notate your answers. And then before I show you the answer, make sure you write it out by hand. Here we go. This is the melody. 1, 2, ready, go. Pause if you need to. Second time. 1, 2, ready, go. Go ahead and pause it and make sure you notate your answer, and I'm going to show you the answer in just a few seconds. Here we go. So this is what you should have. I'm going to play it for you. Try and memorize each one of these melodies. They're very short right now, but they're going to get longer. 1, 2, ready, go. So when you're working on these exercises, if any of them are easy, you still need to do them. You just keep that in mind, because the easy exercises, I've said this before, but it's worth repeating, the easy exercises are going to be what help you with the more complex exercises. Also, this is meant to be simple. So you should be able to complete each lesson. Some of you will be able to do it in a single day. Some of you, it'll take a week. Some of you, it can take up to 3 weeks. Some might take longer. But if you do take longer than 3 weeks, that's okay, because you're still developing your ear and your memory. Eventually, you might actually memorize this entire drill, this entire lesson, and you will pass simply because you've memorized everything. If that's the case, that's perfectly fine. You can go on to the next lesson anyway, because you're seeing improvement here. You're still building this foundation that will allow you to improve your ear. So as you keep going through this, just frustration's a good thing. If any of this is difficult, that's great. If it's not difficult, this is where it just continually builds. So with each unit from here on out, I'm not going to go back and make it easier. We're just going to constantly build on our previous skills. By the end of unit 2, you should be able to recognize the perfect fourth and the perfect fifth easily within music. You should also be able to sing it very easily. So if I go something like this, you would be able to identify all those intervals just that quickly. That's a goal. We want to be able to do this fast. We want to be able to do it without having to think. And you want to try and get into the characteristic sound of the notes. So don't use things like Star Wars or the perfect fourth. Use Here Comes a Bride. If you're doing that, then you're not developing your ear in the right way. Just listen to the quality. That fifth, it sounds open, it sounds clear, doesn't really feel like it wants to go anywhere. The fourth, it has a little more friction to it. And right now we're comparing. We're just comparing the fifth to the fourth. And we're only sticking to 2 intervals because if we add other intervals at this point, it's too hard to compare. Also, we want to lay a solid foundation for the fifth and the fourth. Unit 1 really prepared you to hear the perfect fifth pretty clearly. It didn't really go into the fourth that often, but it really prepared the perfect fifth. So now when you compare the fifth, an interval you've had a lot of exposure to the fourth, you should be able to recognize some quality that's different. And I would advise you to avoid trying to describe the difference between the fifth and the fourth, because you don't actually need to describe these. You just need to notice the difference and then become comfortable with recognizing them immediately when you hear them. Fifth, 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 fourth. Something changed about the quality of the interval when I suddenly went to a fourth. That's what we're looking for. Don't try and use adjectives to describe these at this point. Just hear them. Just get into the feeling of, hey, that has a fourth quality. That has a fourth quality. That has a fifth quality. And remember, for these drills, you should only get one mistake on each one of these drills, no more than that, and then you can move on. So if you're able to pass all these with just one mistake, go ahead and move on. Otherwise, spend up to 3 weeks on this particular unit, this lesson. And I'll see you next time.